Wuliaojian, a trail you can't just walk up because it's more than a hike. Without using both hands and feet, it would be an impossible mission. Put on your gloves and let's tackle this challenge together.
There is a combination of all types of trails. Paved, rough, ropes, rocks, roots. Kind of feels like you're in or you're on a playground. So I really like the trail, but of course it is kind of scary in some parts. Whoa, okay. We're getting a glimpse at something that scares some people. But to me, it excites. Oh man. Now I'm at Nyobe Rock Ridge, and walking on this ridgeline is a bit terrifying, I gotta admit, but actually the terrain is relatively flat. It's actually no harder than walking on a forest path. It just feels different. Wow, this is exciting. I feel energized just being up here. Okay, let's do this.
Passing signpost 5, we face our biggest challenge, Craggy Peak. There's another retreat route here if you're running low on energy. You can take the right path along the mountainside directly to signpost 6 and head down. But if you're up for the challenge, take the left path to Craggy Peak.
Ooh, this is so cute. It's a little pond, and it's shaped like a heart. This is so fascinating. I'm going to call it Heart Lake. Yes, welcome everybody to the famous Heart Lake here at Wuliaojian, named by Andre Carrillo.
At the end of the ridge is the famous Craggy Peak, a 30-meter descent at a steep angle of 70 to 80 degrees. The daring ridgeline reminds me of the two goats fable, two stubborn goats on a narrow bridge who both end up falling off.
Oh, there seems to be Chinese chessboards. I can imagine on busy days or the weekends, there being a lot more people up here and waiting, taking turns, and while they do that, maybe some people are playing chess. Luckily for us though, it's not crowded today, so we don't need to play chess to keep ourselves busy. Wow. Oh man. And I thought the previous ridge was scary.
Craggy Peak used to be called Stone Knife because of its steepness. Even without safety measures, many challengers came. Now, with added safety measures, there are even more.
Ooh, cute little lotus pond, but I think I like Heart Lake better. And what's this?
The white ropes are fixed along the cliff, descending into the abyss.
There are actually 3 different rope sections for you to go down from here. And the first one is actually the easiest. It's also the closest to get to Independent Peak, which is that one just right over there. So I think I'll go ahead and go down now. Maybe let me just relax myself. Okay, let's go.
Take the past and throw it away. It's all over now. Time can't change the things that hurt today. Every light we found in shade. Yeah, I know there's doubt, but hear me say, it always fades away. Sing together, we can do it all together. Together, we can do it all together.
Wow, that was a lot scarier than earlier. Wow. Can you imagine what the second or third rope would be like if that one was already how it was? Whew. I think I deserve a nice shower and treat after this hike for sure. We did it, but we've come down and now we're gonna go back up.
Having descended Craggy Peak, if you still have energy, you can tackle the neighboring Independent Peak.
This goes all the way to Independent Peak and is not as intimidating or not as scary as it might seem. Honestly, coming down that is probably scarier than this because we kind of have a makeshift ladder here and also ropes. So more places that you know you can for sure place your foot down. Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Walk to the tip of Independent Peak Titanic, and you'll feel like you're on top of the world.
This is really exciting. I can see why people do it repeatedly without ever getting bored. I mean, today was super exciting and there were surprises along every portion of the trail today. I won't be continuing onward to Wuliaozhen Mountain summit of 639 meters because, well, the difficulty doesn't change too much. And honestly, the views from here, Independent Peak and Craggy Peak, are a lot more spectacular, in my opinion, than the summit. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it here. Wow.
From here, you can follow the route by signpost 6 to head back to the Yuli Store trailhead.
As I come back down the mountain, I'm reflecting about the hike and thinking about things that surprised me. Of course, the views are one thing, but another thing that really surprises me is the effort of the people who came before me. And I'm not just talking about the hikers we saw today. I'm thinking about the people who came here to provide ropes, carve footholds, leave notes on the maps and rocks. I mean, that requires a really strong love for nature to want to do such a thing. And I really appreciate those people coming here to create a safe space, not only for me, but for, well, anybody who hikes here. And so if you were ever one of those people who came to such a trail to do such a thing, I thank you for your service. You have inspired me.
So, here's to more trails, more discoveries, and the endless stories that the mountains of Taiwan hold. Until our next escape, keep exploring and appreciating these moments of freedom and connection with nature. Peace out.